Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is a movie based off the book series. Of course, I haven't read the books. I never read any books. I'm sorry, I didn't read the books. I know every single comment is going to be regarding, oh my gosh, you should have read the books. You would have understood the movie. That's complete crap. Idiot, if you seriously think you need to read a book in order to know what a quality movie is. I was actually looking forward to this movie. I thought the trailer looked actually really funny. Honest, straightforward humor regarding middle school, I could actually relate to. I've been in middle school. I'm a sophomore in high school now. After seeing the movie, it's no laugh riot. It's a very, very flawed film. But it does have a good amount of genuine laughs. Positive thing I can say about the movie is that the effort that the crew put into casting the children really does show. All the kids really do have an intriguing and good presence. And, yeah, they do give pretty good performances for the most part. I did like the kids. Kid did do a good job. The kid did a very good job. He's got a very good presence. He's a performer. He has some skills. But the character was often just too unlikable, and I understand how the character is, how the books are based off of. How, how he desires popularity, how he desires fame, he doesn't like middle school. But he's still carrying the film. It's okay for him to be a character like that. But in the movie, he was just often too much of a jerk to carry the film. I just didn't like him. He was just a douche sometimes, and it just kind of put this ugly quality on the film. Of course, the story finally evolves. The story does drag for a decent amount of time, but when there's finally a turn point in the story, it is regarding how he's a jerk, in a negative way, supporting how he is a jerk, and that's when the story does get interesting. But it does have, a good amount of energy in some scenes, like I said, some really good laughs, but it does kind of fall apart in some scenes where just nothing really is going on. It does drag. Situations just go on for too long and just grow kind of stupid. Some of the gags are just really dumb, tired, potty humor that's not really very funny. Peeing on people, boogers. I did find, the cheese touch thing funny. It's good-hearted, it has its head in the right place, it's good intended, it's not a complete success, it's a very, very flawed film. Missed attempts at good humor for casting not very funny adults. This guy who plays Coach Malone, not a famous actor, could have been a really funny character. There could have been some good humor there, They could have casted, like, Jonah Hill, he looked just like the guy. Steve Zahn's in, he's kind of underused, he doesn't really get to do much. Comes to the target audience, kids that are the age of, these actors. I think they're gonna like it. Maybe, for the most part, because it's not, it is kind of boring in some scenes, but, as far as humor goes, yeah, I think, it's a good movie for families. I was in a theater with my friend full of a bunch of, parents, and they did seem to really enjoy it. But for everyone else, it's not great, it's just okay. Some of the humor just is a little too immature. Some of the humor in the situation is just a little too immature and just grows too tired. And like I said, the kid can be a bit too much of a jerk. I know it's his character, but they just kind of need to sustain it to where he still is a likable character that you root for and don't want to see get shot. But still a good-hearted film. It's harmless, very flawed, but it's pretty good. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And I'm seeing The Ghost Rider tonight, so you can look forward to that. That should be a slammin' good time. Good day, sir. I have to poop.